can start out intro.
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, welcome back to the Easily Jaded podcast. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Alan.
And this week we're doing Reddit Recap.2. But before we do that, let's check in with everybody. How was your week, Alan?
It's all right. I got the next 3 days off to play some Kingdom Hearts and go to the dentist.
Oh, right. You're going to stream it, right? 24-hour stream?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hopefully tomorrow night.
Sorry I can't be part of that. My job wants me to work for some reason. But if you guys want to see my buddy Alan here, favorite co-host in the world, stream some Kingdom Hearts 3, his stream link will be in the description. It is also on our homepage of our YouTube channel. On the top right in our banner where it says Easily Jaded Podcast, you can click that link on the bottom right of it, and you can it takes you directly to a channel when you're streaming it.
Also, on top of that, we'd like to say that we created a Facebook page, so please give us a like.
Oh, right. Yeah,
and we'll be updating that as soon as videos come out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that.
And that's another form of or way you can contact us and give us topics to talk about or questions you want to ask us, or just talk to us in general.
Both of us are around a computer all the time, so we can respond to your questions very quickly.
Yeah,
so
we're pretty active because we have no lives. Him more so than I do, but you know.
No, I wouldn't say that.
All right, let's get into the shits. We start with your topics. We're gonna save mine for last. I'm gonna talk about the government shutdown, but we're not gonna get so political as to say like was it right or wrong. We're just gonna I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. We're gonna discuss them, take a couple stances of like what we would do or what we think about certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But it won't get too political. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The government shutdown affects everybody, even if you're not political at all.
Yep.
You know, so it's something we'll talk about. But we start with your topics.
Okay, well, this one caught my eye on Reddit the other day. It was about the transgender ban. Military Supreme Court did that, and
Right,
what they did is they revived the ban on transgender going into the military.
Mm-hmm.
As far as what that means is if you're a transgender, probably you're not going to go in the military. I mean, it's a ban, and I guess my questions are. They didn't really say it in the thread as far as transgender that are already in the military. Are they going to get kicked out, or do you think they should get kicked out?
No, I don't see the issue with it. I mean, I can see why there's some inconveniences over it, and it's like, but they're kind of the ideas and the issues people have with transgenders being in the military in that type of setting. I can see why they want it to be out, but at the same time, it's just like, really, like it doesn't make any sense. Like, for instance, right? If you're a transgender, or you're just starting the transgender, I don't know what they call that process, but if you're turning into whatever you want to turn into, right? You have to take certain type of pills, medical pills. Say me, for instance, if I want to become a woman and I'm going into the military, I think you have to take estrogen pills and some other pills that you have to maintain.
Testosterone blockers.
Yeah, testosterone blockers. Since you have to maintain and it helps you increase and whatever it is you need to do to transform you into what you want to be, you have to have those handy, and you have to have those daily or however many times you take those doses. And if you're in the military, typically the military takes care of that, right? I'm assuming so. I'm not 100% sure. I've had them.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So cost-wise, I can see why I don't want to do it, because that's extra cost for them to pay. But at the same time, it's like, I don't think there's many transgender people. I don't know the number, but I'm assuming it's not that big of a number of transgenders going into the military, or even.
I think there might be maybe a number, because I think some of them get in there to help pay for their medications.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard somebody doing that. I'm just saying, if I've heard somebody do it like personally in my hometown,
right?
I think maybe there's a few other people out there. So that's why I think...
Oh yeah, I know that for a fact there is a few. But I'm not saying
clearly it's not going to be.
But I'm not that dramatic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a big number, but it's not gonna be like.
If anything, I would say it's like 1 in 100 every million. Yeah,
probably.
Something like that. I don't think it's like fucking like that 1 to 1 type of things that they have to deal with. I mean, but at the same time, that just shows that if that's not the reason, that just shows that we as a country still aren't progressive enough to just take in anybody for the military. Just like they just got over the don't ask, don't tell shit, 10 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And even then, it was still like, they might bring it back, they might not bring it back. It's been issues with that in terms of that type of the LGBTQ community and the military, because toxic masculinity and it's just the military is not really one. They barely want women in the military. Let's be honest here. So
true.
I don't really think. Me personally, I'm all for it. If you want to serve the military, you want to serve the country, do what you want to do. I tried to, even though I'm against it. I just tried to do it because I want to get away from my parents, away from where I was living at. So I was trying to get into it for the wrong reasons. But if you feel patriotic and you want to serve the military, you want to fight a good fight, then by all means, I don't see why they should stop anybody from doing it.
True. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate, but the way we're going, it's kind of...
Yeah. I don't know.
But let's move on to another topic here. Here's another one that caught my eye. Mm-hmm. It's a Louisville boy, 10 years old, takes his own life due to bullying.
Oh yeah, I read about that.
And it was another post that caught my thread because it just comes to show that bullying is still an issue, and I don't think it will ever stop being an issue. It's just that school environment type thing where you want the alphas, and they're too alpha for this kid, and they're gonna bully the shit out of them to prove their masculinity, and it's always been the same. I mean, watch a typical high school movie about something and you'll be like, oh, there's some bullying.
Movies, I swear to God, every time I saw a kid bullied in a movie, I just like, what are you, like, I get upset because me personally, like, I guess you could say I was bullied, but it wasn't to that extent. Like, motherfuckers, like, I feel like any African American growing up in a public school system, that people talk shit, they roast you, they flame you, they talk shit about you, they talk about your shoes, what you're wearing, and the yo mama jokes. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's all it really goes to, and I feel like that's not really bullying. That's how I grew up, at least, and I feel like that's how most African Americans feel growing up in that type of environment. But in those movies, you shed the light on, it's not always the case. Sometimes it goes further. Like, swirlies are a real thing. People were getting stuffed in lockers. I didn't know that was a thing because every school I've ever went to, the lockers were literally too small to do anything in. Barely even put your bag in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
but you grew up in a bigger school than probably I did.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And our lockers were way bigger because we didn't have as many students.
Mm-hmm. So
there were. I wouldn't say.
Was little Alan bullied when he was growing up, or what?
If anything, I was never bullied, but I did pick on a few kids. But it wasn't like to that.
Asshole, huh?
But it wasn't like that extent where I'd be like kicking the shit out of them, calling them names or something. I just pick on them, like I pick on you.
You ever see that? Yeah. You ever see that Key and Peele skit? You ever see that P and Kill? Oh shit, Key and Peele skit of the bullying one where the guy's picking on Michael in school, and he's like, I'm picking on you because my dad beats on me at home even though he doesn't have reason to, and this is my way of expressing my anger and my outrage at home. That's why I'm doing it to you at school type shit. You ever seen that? That shit's hilarious, dude.
Sounds like it's true. So it could be true. I mean, I just picked on kids. I was like, hey, you gotta funny this, funny that, and it's so bullying. But it was like, I never like physically do any harm.
So you were always a troll, huh?
That was yeah. Yeah, I pick on my wife,
Yeah, you're a huge.
I pick on everybody.
But
I'm never gonna. There's a point that it gets to. That it's
oh,
like,
is there a point, Alan? I don't think you know that point.
Not with you.
You just keep on going. Funny. You're the fucking Energizer Bunny when it comes to trolling, bro.
Why are you so salty?
Going and going.
Hey Jordan, what's your favorite porn?
Anyway. What are you like? Did you ever see anybody get bullied? Were you the one to step up?
Oh yeah.
Or you just
I did step up. I did step up a few times.
Tell me a story. Tell me a story.
I'm not gonna name names. Okay. So there was this one kid that was getting bullied outside, and it was in between classes. So the way our classes were set up is that we had some classes in the junior high, part of the junior high, and some classes in the high school, and we had to walk in between schools.
Oh, you got one of those schools, okay? Where everything goes from like what, pre-K to 12th grade type of shit?
No. It just went to like 6th grade to 12th grade.
Oh, okay.
So we were walking in between buildings, and there was a kid getting picked on by actually my best man in my wedding.
Oh, is that Connor?
No, it was Alec.
Alec, okay. You have something.
It was Alec. It's like counterintuitive, but I jumped in and kind of picked on him too. And then like what we were doing is we were playing monkey in the middle.
Okay.
And we were just throwing this kid's backpack back back and forth, and it's like typical, like I wouldn't even say like bullying. We were just picking on him.
Yeah.
And then I remember the teacher like stepped outside, told us to stop. And Alec was always a troublemaker back in, I think it was 8th grade. And she pulled his ear, but before that, it got to the point where I was like, Alec, we should probably stop. Just give him his backpack. And there's always a point where it's just like, all right, we've had enough fun here.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where he didn't stop. He just kept like running around, hiding it from him.
Yeah.
And the teacher came out, pulled him by the ear, back into the principal's office.
Yeah.
Where who was also the mayor.
Holy shit.
And we sat down in his office, and he looked at us, and he's like, I got everything on those cameras. He pointed at the monitoring system, and it was literally just all the cameras were down. Being an IT guy, I know when a camera's down now. And I look at it today like, oh, you do.
Right.
And he got like ISS or something, and it was stupid.
We're back. That's gonna be a edit cut in there. But okay. I mean, I got a story too when I was younger. So it was a kid. I'm gonna name his name because fuck that dude, okay? Fuck him. It was in the middle school. Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in middle school. This Jordan, this point in time, Jordan was just getting over being kind of like a emotional crybaby type of kid, You
still are, but okay.
Like, I would legit cry. Like, I was a crier when I was younger. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
It was easier to get under my buttons than it is now. Like,
it's still easy to get
no.
under your
No. You don't understand, Alan. Like, as soon as you would have asked that question what my favorite kind of porn is, and I know you're trolling, I would have just instantly like fucking started going all crazy, like type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like
it was gay porn, but go
ahead. Anyway, so I was in math class. Oh yeah, I'm gonna name the teacher's name too, Miss Salam. If you're out there, fuck you too. You were mean. And I hate math to this day because of you. We were in class, and we're doing I remember this vividly. We're doing connected dots. I don't know what the fuck we're doing connected dots in a math class. We're doing connected dots, and one of them ended up being a crying baby, right? And so Jason McCauley was like, oh, that look like Jordan. Everybody started laughing, and even the teacher started laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? I instantly I was like, fuck all of you. I left out the room, bro. I literally left out the class and sat in the stairwell, right? Till class was over, it's time to go. I was so pissed. I was tearing up. I was crying and shit. And so he comes out. We get our shit from the lockers. I'm going to my after school program class. I see him in the hallway. He sees me in the hallway. He's like, don't take it so personally. Don't be such basically stop being a little pussy. And he gave me a slap on the back of the head. And I pushed him. This is when I was like, fuck this, I ain't taking this shit, no more shit. He fucking slapped back at him, I'm fighting back now. Now, mind you, Jason McCauley hangs around a rowdy couple people, like, they fight all the fucking time. So, he snaps me back in my head, I push him, and I run. I'm like, nah. I was like, wrong move, I started to run. He starts laughing, chasing after me, and it starts me back in my head again, but harder. I turned around with him. I was like, well, that was hard as fuck. So I turned around, and he started running. Because I looked angry as fuck then. At this point, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. If I get my ass beat, fuck it. I'm running. Chasing after him. He goes outside. I fucking smack him. Like you can hear it outside. That's how loud it was. Like, I fucking smacked the shit out of the back of his head. And then he turned around, punched me in my chest. And then he punched me in my chest, then backed up and put his guard up. And he started circling me. I was like, oh, shit. What the fuck did I just get myself into now? I was looking at him, and then my cousin, she went to school there, and everybody's outside at this point. All the kids, they're looking at us and looking at me. I'm like, I don't want to get my ass beat in front of everybody. So I'm just gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, dude. I'm not even gonna fight you, man. You're not even worth it. Knowing if I fight this dude, I was getting my ass beat. I was getting one of those. So I just fucking walked away from him. He's like, that's what I thought. That's what I fucking thought. And I just went inside, and that was that.
Yeah, it's bullying. Yeah, I got in a fight once in high school. I can't remember what it was about, but I know my dad got called about it, and my dad didn't really care. He was kind of like, good shit, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's my dad, though. He's just kind of that guy.
I don't think my dad ever knows. My dad doesn't know anything about my fights in school, I'm pretty sure. Maybe one, but I got suspended for it. But that's about it.
Our house got called a lot back when I was in high school by the school. I skipped, I think, 172 days of school my senior year.
Yeah.
Like I still graduated. And if any of y'all listening, know me that I did.
Jeez.
I didn't give a fuck, and I still passed all my classes.
Wow. Yeah, you couldn't skip classes in my school.
I got down to the 2 weeks left of school, and then what was it? One of the high ups. It wasn't superintendent or principal or anything. He's just like, if you miss one more day of school, you're not going to graduate. With 2 weeks left of school left, and I'm like, okay, I can go to school for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, we gotta get back to the topic because we low key we got on a tangent, but it's really sad. Like the kid.
But we have a point though. I mean, bullying's still around, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, rest in peace. What was the kid's name?
It was Charles.
I feel so bad for not knowing his name.
They don't mention the first name, do they?
I know the mother.
They mentioned the mother name. Yeah.
Her name is
Tammy Charles.
Tammy Charles. So, Tammy Charles, our prayers are with you. Our condolences. Yeah, man. Like, if you ever see bullying, if you guys have kids, whoever listens to this, you have kids, just make sure your kid isn't getting bullied, or make sure your kid isn't doing the bullying. Because
talk to your kid. Like, especially if you see signs like they could be getting bullied, or they just seem kind of distant and just don't want to talk.
Yeah, because it's a real thing, and people not everybody has the same coping mechanisms as everybody else. Not everybody has thick skin. Not everybody can handle being bullied. And to be honest, I don't even it could have been even more so crazy. He could have been really being hurt physically.
Yeah, and he just thought, well.
He was born with a medical defect. It says he was born with a medical defect that required a colostomy bag. So I'm assuming, knowing kids, how shitty kids are, they fucking
made fun of him
and was fucking with him physically too, just because kids are assholes. They're cool, but they're assholes at the same time. If they're not guided the right way.
So just keep an eye out. Bullying's still a thing.
Yeah.
So.
Do you think that harassing and bullying is pretty much the same thing? But how do you feel about Greek, sororities and fraternities harassing people? I know it's kind of not the same thing, but I just wanted because that's the thing too. But nobody talks about it anymore because nobody. Anymore.
Honestly don't have an opinion on it. I guess I think it's fine just because you're at that point in your life to where if someone is doing that, you're old enough to realize, okay, they're gonna bully the shit out of me. I'm gonna, do this about it. You should have some kind of direction to go to and be someone to talk to about it.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever try to get into a fraternity, or did you? Oh wait, you didn't go to a 4-year, right?
No.
Okay. I tried.
But Connor did.
Oh, you did?
And he told me all about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did he take anything up the butt or what?
No, it was. They just got really drunk, I think. I don't know, Connor, I know you're listening. Just to let me know what happened. I don't know, you told me it was pretty epic.
Hey, dude, it's a safe haven. If you took something up the butt, it's okay. All right.
Or fuck the goat.
Or fuck the goat. I mean, I'd rather take something up the butt than fuck a goat, because that's some nasty shit. Not gonna lie. I don't know. Either way, but yeah, I tried to get into one my freshman year of college. I could have got into it, but my GPA was trash because I was a fucking idiot. But whatever. But from what I hear, the fraternity, they basically just got the guys really drunk, and that was about it.
I think that's what happened with Connor.
Yeah, because it was missed that time where everybody was like, there should be no harassing, and that shouldn't be a thing for fraternity sororities because people were dying from it. I remember reading a story where one kid, they had him on top of the football stadium, on top of the stands, or if you think about it, at the very top where it's just not on where the chairs are, but I guess where the the actual building is at, and then he like fell off of it or some shit like that and died.
I know one of the kids that I went to high school with. He sat next to me in band. He was the second baritone player. His first year of college, he actually died.
Oh fuck!
And his rest in peace. I don't know the exact cause, but from what people tell me, then again, rumor, I don't know. They tell me it's because he was actually allergic to alcohol.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He had to say something to. He had to have said something to them too. There's no way he didn't say anything to them, saying like, "Hey guys, I'm allergic to alcohol," and he's like, "I don't give a fuck." They probably thought.
But how do you know you're allergic to alcohol? Like, because this kid was like know? Clean.
Oh wow. So he just never drank at all. Right? So this is his first time.
Probably.
Oh.
Like he was a very good student, and
that's crazy, man.
That's what people say, but then again, it could be like alcohol poisoning or something.
Yeah, alcohol poisoning is.
Which I almost had once.
Yeah, alcohol poisoning, especially when you don't drink, is definitely easier for you to get. Even if honestly, it might be the same, to be honest, just because any amount of alcohol, that level of alcohol poisoning is just.
It's crazy because you get so drunk, you just want to keep drinking, and it's like you got to have somebody there to tell you when to stop.
Who wants to keep drinking? Not me. I stopped.
Well, when I'm drunk, I just want to keep going. I want to see how far I can go.
Yeah, I saw your birthday pictures on Facebook. You looked.
That's when I almost had alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. No, the most fucked up I ever got was when I was in Cancun last year, and I stopped. And like every night, I stopped at a point. I mean, I threw up. That's the first time I ever threw up.
Now I stop at a point.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I do.
Nah, you like to get turned. You like to live life on the edge.
No, I don't.
Bullshit. I guarantee
it gets to a point now. You can ask Cass. I'm like stable enough. I drink alone because I don't like drinking with people. And you can say that's. By the way, you can say that's. And I only do it on like 2 days of the week. First of all, maybe one. I haven't even done it this weekend. I had one glass. I had 1 glass of Jim Beam whiskey and Coke. That was yesterday.
Okay.
And 2 Busch Lights. That was it.
All I'm saying is, when I come out there and for your birthday, you're definitely gonna get fucked up.
I'm gonna drink. Yeah.
Probably gonna keep going too, just because I'm out there.
That's fine.
No, not because I want you to. It's because I'm out there. You're like, it's Jordan. It's the first time hanging out ever. Ever.
I'm getting Brandon a drink if he's. Getting him.
Is not going.
I'm making him.
He's not gonna go.
Oh yeah, he will.
If anybody will go that you should invite, it should be like Raver or Kirby. Nah, Kirby might not go because his kid.
Kirby might go.
Yeah.
He actually talked about it.
Oh yeah.
But Brandon, I know Brandon well. If you go.
Okay. Well,
so
that's gonna happen. We should do a live podcast too when we're out there.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm excited now for your birthday. All right. Anyway, let's get to the next.
Anyway, okay. So that was the bullying thing. Just keep an eye out. Like if you see anything, let somebody know. Help them out.
Yeah.
The next topic. It's actually kind of funny because I'm an avid NFL follower, and
yes, he is.
So the Saints fans have filed a lawsuit to replay the NFC Championship game after that missed call.
So I didn't watch the game because I'm kind of boycotting the NFL, but what happened in particular?
So this is actually a big deal, and even the announcers, like I was watching the Pro Bowl earlier today, and they were talking about that Saints-Rams game and the missed call about how it should have been a pass interference, but they didn't call it. And then they kept going on about how 4 of those refs there were actually living in South California, where the game was being played and the Rams were hosting.
Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty. I'm watching the clip right now.
It's an obvious
pass interference. I was gonna say maybe he didn't have eyes on the ball, but he definitely tracked the ball to him. He knew it was getting passed to him.
Laid him out before the ball even got there.
Yeah.
Even the announcers during the game said that was. But how I feel about the Saints fans replay the NFC Championship game, it's stupid. The game's done. There's been blatant missed calls before. It's not going to stop them and replay it again. It is what it is, That's the NFL. Every year there's something new. Like, what was it? A couple of years ago, we didn't know what a catch was, and then we didn't know what a tackle was. Now we don't know what a pass interference is.
I mean, it's rigged anyway, so I don't give a fuck.
I every year it makes me think it gets more rigged and more rigged. But this year I don't think it's rigged.
Why?
Because I was thinking if it was rigged, I would say it's 100% rigged. If the Saints went on to go to the Super Bowl, and then Drew Brees ended his career on a Super Bowl win, then
that's why you would say it would be rigged?
Yeah, because you know why? The first thing I thought it was rigged for
What?
Because the Panthers were 15-1 going into the Super Bowl. We were destroying everybody. Everyone was like, "The Panthers are obviously going to win," you know. And then we got in to play the Broncos, and it's like, "Oh shit, this is going to be Peyton Manning's last game."
Of course he wins it. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course he wins it and gets the storybook ending to his career, beating the hottest team in the NFL, which is my team, by the way. And I was so salty. I was like, there's no fucking way. We just turned into a heaping pile of shit.
Can't let the
just
black
like
man
this.
win ever, man. Ever.
God,
I'm just kidding.
I was so sad.
Yeah, that was definitely. When I was watching it, I definitely was upset about that too, because the Panthers definitely should have won that game.
I just, in my lifetime, I would like to see the Panthers win one Super Bowl. That's all I want.
It's going to happen.
I
don't see it not happening. I feel like every team wins at least once in their lifetime. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
What team hasn't won ever?
The Browns, the Lions.
Well, has it been a full lifetime?
I'm just talking. Since the NFL has started, though, like the Browns and Lions have never won. There's a lot of teams that haven't won a Super Bowl.
Okay, all right, I give you that. Then.
But yeah, that's all. That was just one that caught my eye. That was on the top. And do you want to cut this out?
It depends on how long it goes for.
Because the dogs. Can you hear the dogs?
Yeah, but the music will be over there too. So if anything, you probably can barely hear them.
Well, now you have to cut it out.
No, that's fine. There you go. That's cool. We ain't cutting it. We keeping it all in. Oh, okay. You gonna keep going, dog? Who's there? Is that Cass?
Yeah, she just got home.
Oh, okay. Hi, Cass.
Well, no, she's pulling into the. Oh, yeah. She said she's been listening, but.
Oh yeah.
I guess fuck it. Put it in. Let's keep rolling. Anyway, our next topic. Those are my two dogs, by the way. Our next topic is actually this is my last one.
You should post the pictures of your dogs on the Facebook, by the way.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Top post of the week. And Jordan, I'm gonna have you talk about this one.
Why?
I'm gonna have you talk about this one.
I'm good. I'm looking at the link, but why do you want me to talk about it?
Because you know more about this topic than I do, so you talk about this one.
Okay. I mean, I want to talk about the two early this week, but then I forgot about it. Thank you for reminding me of it. I appreciate it.
Because you know more about it than I do. Yeah.
Okay. So, for all you R&B lovers out there, the famous, whatever you want to call him, singer Chris Brown was detained in Paris on suspicions of rape. Now, for the past couple months, it just seems like he can't stay out of jail or out of the law enforcement's eyes, because earlier this year, he got fined or arrested for having his monkey because he didn't have a license or whatever it was, the right credentials to even own a monkey, and now this. So, I don't know if you know about Chris Brown in his past, about him and Rihanna.
Yeah, I know a bit about it.
All right. And then a couple years after that, there was also incidents of where he was accused.
What about that? What about that tattoo?
What tattoo?
The one on his neck.
Which one?
The one that looks like it has Rihanna's face on it.
Is there a tattoo? I haven't seen that.
Take a look at it. It's just very controversial.
Okay, let me look it up real quick. Chris Brown. I mean, if anything, Rihanna tattoo on his neck?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I never knew that was a thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Right?
So if anybody doesn't know, he has a tattoo of a woman. I'm not going to say it's Rihanna because it might not be Rihanna, but that's the controversy. But it's a woman that looks like she got beaten, right? On half of her face, and the other half is death. But I've seen clearer versions of it, and it's just a woman. It looks like she got beaten, but because she has defined cheekbones in the image. Like this one right here. I'm looking to you right now, Alan. Let me copy it. I'm going to put it in the agenda.
Yeah.
I can see why people, that's a better looking version of it, but people thought it was a beaten woman that looked like Rihanna. If that was a thing, I'm pretty sure it's not, though, because that doesn't make any sense for him to have her face beaten on his neck like that.
People are saying, though, it could be some kind of visual thing so that every time she sees him, she remembers.
Okay, see, the thing is, I feel like Chris Brown and Rihanna are in good terms right now because for the past few years they've exchanged. I mean, this comments on Instagram, but whatever. I feel like if a woman got beat and she don't like a motherfucker, she ain't gonna talk to you, period, interact with them, period. And they've had some interactions here and there, and then seem like they're amicable. So, but anyway, that's besides the point.
Hopefully it's not like a hush-hush thing.
Yeah, hopefully it's not. I wish them both the best. But anyway, he got accused of a rape. Now, this can expand to a whole other topic that I want to kind of get into too, but basically, he got accused of rape, but the woman came out and said it wasn't him, and now he's suing the girl for defamation because basically, if you accuse somebody of rape, which everybody knows, it fucks up their character amongst everybody else, like in terms of how everybody else views him as a person. So I can see why he's suing her, and it makes sense to me.
Oh yeah, I don't fuck with that shit.
No. False accusations of rape.
Yep, fuck that.
That's the worst thing a woman can do to a man, honestly.
Oh yeah,
because it ruins it. Because the thing is, the way America works, even though we preach, well, we don't even preach it anymore, but lawfully, you're not guilty until proven otherwise. You're innocent until proven guilty. But that's not the case in America. Everybody just, you say something, that's true. It's fact now.
Facts.
And motherfuckers, she accused him of that, and instantly, bro, all over Facebook, all over Twitter, all over social media, women were bashing him already just because she said that she raped him. And she came out and said he didn't. And it's just like, oh, so you're not gonna say anything now? That nobody said anything, nobody apologized. It's sick. It's sick, and it hinders the Me Too movement. It hinders the feminist movement because of the fact that it's women like her, and women that do things like that, who falsely accuse men of rape or falsely accuse men of sexual harassment, that hinder those type of movements and makes men or other people in general, or even women, not take that movement seriously. And it's messed up. It's messed up. And especially like for African American men, like being accused of anything like that, there's damn near no way of coming back from that. There's damn near no way of coming back from that. Even if you were proven not guilty. Like I read an article where two football players at a college, I forget what college.
I remember that a while ago. Yeah,
she accused them of rape. They went through trial and everything, and they were proved innocent, but the damage was done already. And then she got jail time, but she only got like a year. Yeah,
but if it was vice versa,
it was vice versa. Oh yeah, no.
The man would probably be like in there for 30, 45 years.
And if they didn't get proved, if the lawyers didn't prove their innocence, they'd have been fucked. They would have been there. I don't know what state it was in, but it could have been 30 plus years or even life, depending on the state. So it's just, and I respect the Me Too movement. I respect feminism. I'm a feminist. We're both feminists. We're for women equality and stuff. But it's just like, that's some fucked up shit, and it shouldn't be happening, in my opinion. I don't know. That shouldn't be happening. Women shouldn't be falsely accusing men, and men should not be stepping over those boundaries. No means no.
Oh yeah.
Don't assume that she wants you. Nothing like that.
Even if she's drunk, she's
consent.
drunk. Yeah, drunk is no consent to do it.
No, not at all. Even if you're married, I joke with Alan all the time about Kaz not having sex with him, and I say, just fucking take it. What you gonna do? Go to the police? I'm just joking, but at the same time, it's messed up. If you're married, don't ever take nothing from your woman. If she don't want to have sex with you, she don't want to have sex with you. If he doesn't want to have sex with you, don't have sex with him. Simple as that. To avoid rape, from what I heard from this comic today, to avoid rape, only fuck who wants to fuck you. That's how you avoid rape. That's how you avoid those instances of sexual harassment or anything.
If he's got a porno stash, stay away from him.
Wait, no. Don't do that.
Wait, do you have one?
I mean, I did on a laptop, but now my laptop doesn't even turn on anymore. I even tried plugging it in; it doesn't even come on anymore. So that stash is gone.
No, I was talking about your mustache. Whoa.
No, you were not, motherfucker.
Yes, I was.
You were not, dude. You said a porn stash. Dude.
No, a porn stash, like a mustache, like the guys that have
fuck
the
out of here, dude.
Yeah,
no.
you just
fuck out of here.
Oh, you gotta put it in now.
I can just edit it. What the fuck you mean?
Nope, put it in. Anyway, yeah, back to the whole Chris Brown thing, though. I mean, that's pretty much what we already said. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cut. It's pretty cut and closed. Like he's suing her for.
How long was he detained? Even like
not even 24 hours, bro. No, it was like maybe 5-6 hours.
That's what I said. Couple hours.
Yeah. It was like the news came out about it, and then literally that same day, maybe in the middle of the afternoon, he was released because he came out and said he didn't do anything.
But that is the top Reddit post of the week.
Yeah. I mean, of course it is, because he's a high-profile case, you know.
So what do you got for me?
All right. So, like I said, we're going to get a little political here, but not too political. So, recently, and the government was shut down for the longest in history, for 35 days. Confirmed that was the longest time the government was shut down. It is now open temporarily for the next 2.5 to 3 weeks, but it's not looking good for government workers. For those who don't know why the government shut down and what that means, basically when the government can't agree on the funds for a bill or legislation or whatever it is, they basically shut down the government until they can figure out the terms, where to allocate the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the recent bill was the infamous build the wall on the Mexican border, right? Mm-hmm. This was what they call it, appointed by, or that's the bill that Donald Trump, President of the United States, is basically pitching to the government, to the Senate, or Congress, whatever you call it. And the Democrats are against it, and so it's not being built right now, and now the government shut down because Democrats don't agree with him and they don't want to allocate any money to that bill. Now, he could have took the L and just said, all right, fuck it, but he really wants that bill done, and so that's the reason why the government shuts down. And a lot of people are affected. Mostly, it's only government workers that are affected, but the number of government workers that are affected is pretty high. It is, let me get my notes out. So, there's 800,000 federal workers that will be either furloughed or have to keep working without pay.
God.
That's a lot of fucking people. There's a lot of government workers that aren't making money.
Working without pay sounds fun.
Now, you may ask yourself, or say to yourself, that I'm not fucking gonna work without pay. Hell, I wouldn't do it. Would you do, Alan?
No,
work
fuck that.
Pay? Right. But that's not the case for everybody, because lawfully there are some federal employees who are deemed essential and they have to work without pay. And if they don't go into work, they will get arrested. Ain't that some fucked up shit?
Jesus Christ.
Like, what? I mean, granted, that job probably has the best benefits in the fucking world, but if you don't show up, you going to jail. And the number of people is basically half. It's 420,000 federal employees that are deemed essential. And those are basically federal law enforcement agencies such as the ATF, FBI, DEA, CIA, Deputy U.S. Marshals, and etc.
Better get a good holiday bonus.
They better. The other ones are more. There's more of those than it is those of the federal law enforcement. But there's TSA employees, there's Customs and Border Patrol protection agencies, the Coast Guard, Forest Service firefighters, and Weather Service forecasters. Those are the ones that I say are pretty much the average person working in, and those are the people who are mostly affected by this because TSA agents, literally, they're the front line. They're the front line. Let's say who can and can't come into the U.S. basically, and the fact that they're not getting paid is really fucked up. And those are the ones that are deemed essential because they're the front line.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Are you? Me personally, I had a discussion with Rapper. You heard this before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. It's like, from what his perspective was, I get why Trump would want to build the wall, but I don't think that's the reason why he wants to build the wall. But his reasoning was that basically building the wall decreases crime along the border and along the southeastern states, and it also helps control who comes in and who can't come out. I mean, sure, on paper that sounds fine. What is your idea on that? What check on the wall?
It doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother you at all?
No, it is what it is. I mean, I can't. It is what it is. That's pretty much what I say.
The last time a country tried to build a wall, it did not work out well. And that was the Great Wall of China. I forget why they built it.
That wasn't the Great Wall of China.
Yes, it was.
It was a Berlin Wall.
The Berlin Wall? I thought that was like a metaphor.
No.
You know what I'm thinking of? The Iron Wall. It was called the Iron Wall during the Cold War.
Looks like the Great Wall of China is a wonder, and it's still standing.
Yeah. My bad. But even so, that still didn't work out well. I'm pretty sure. The Berlin Wall, it wasn't that was because of
no,
war.
the Berlin Wall. So yeah,
it was still it was civil war. Wasn't it like a civil war in Berlin or some shit like that, or I forget.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, it was civil.
It's I don't know. I don't like secluding people from opportunity, and that's basically what it's doing to me. I feel like there's a lot more people coming from Mexico looking for better opportunity than there are. So let me say positive better opportunity.
I just don't know why we don't build a wall around Canada.
Exactly, right? Well, if you're gonna build a wall and fucking around Mexico, build a wall on Canada too.
Makes sense, but I mean, on paper, if you're gonna build a wall around one place, you're pretty much saying "fuck you guys."
Exactly, but I mean, the thing is, though, we're not having as many issues criminally and lawfully from Canada to the US.
There's benefits, and then there's the downs and the ups, and I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't bother me if it happens or if it doesn't happen. I won't create a fuss. I'll probably continue on with my day the way it is.
Well, Trump is asking for $5.7 billion to build this wall. That's how much money he's asking for.
Okay.
Of taxpayers' money, basically. I'm not okay with paying.
I've seen taxpayer money do stupider shit, though.
Stupider shit?
Stupider. Yeah, stupider. More stupid stuff.
Like what?
Building shitty-ass playgrounds.
Whoa. What's wrong with the playgrounds, dude?
Dude, wouldn't you like to just, grow up and you play on your playground as a kid, and then you have a kid, you get a family, and then you take them to the same playground you did, just to find out that the whole playground's been fucked. Okay. All the good stuff's gone, like the good monkey gym and...
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's your point?
I want my kid... Because now they got shitty swing sets and...
Wait, you contradicted yourself. You said...
No, I didn't. Not at all.
I'm confused now. So you're against putting money towards playgrounds.
Yeah, that's stupid. I'd rather build a wall.
You're trolling, dude. Come
on. I'm not. To be honest,
If my money's gonna go to something, is it gonna be a playground that's gonna be shitty, or is it gonna be a wall that might work?
No, the money's for the playground to update it. If it's shitty, then they can have the money to fix it. That's what the money's for.
No, they updated it, but they put stupid stuff in there.
Like what?
Are they like those little fucking microphones that you can talk into and then you can hear on the other side?
Yeah, no, those are pointless. I never understood why. I'm like, who the fuck is gonna talk in a playground?
I probably put 50 cents into that, and I'm like, well, stupid.
Yeah, no. Even as a kid, I didn't see the point of that. No, we couldn't.
See, but when I grew up, we had classic tire swings, and now there's no tire swings anywhere. Mm-hmm. People get hurt on them, and it's like, well, that's pretty much whoa. It's gonna sound bad, but what is that called?
What? When they have tire swings in the park?
No, when people get hurt on the tire swings, that's circle of life. I mean, you find out who the smart ones are. And that's how we control the population.
Have you not spun the tire? Did you not spin the tire swing by yourself?
Oh yeah,
and have your friends spin it as fast as they could and not get flown off? Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun, but of course you're gonna get flown off because you're fucking spinning fast as fuck.
Yeah, but it was fun, and now they have fucking microphones you can talk into and hear them on the other side. Like, hey, I can also do that just by not talking into this.
I can yell across the park.
Yeah. And then
No.
they got some other stupid stuff on there, and it's like, well, where's my tire swing? Where's my what are they called? Teeter totters. There's like no teeter totters anymore where we are.
Really? Yeah, I haven't seen teeter totters either.
Like they might have teeter totters, but they're probably like 4 feet long, not like the huge ones.
4 foot long teeter totter.
Like the in like length, where it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, you go up like a whole 2 feet, and the other ones you go up a whole like 8 feet.
Yo, I've seen the ones here that don't even move like that. They're on springs and they just they wiggle.
See,
I hate those.
that's another topic. We should talk about stupid playground equipment another time.
That's not. No,
But you know what I mean? I'd rather buy a wall than buy stupid little
Bro,
teeter totters.
they have walls in playgrounds. They have like the net wall that you can like go across. You ever had one of those in your park?
No, yeah, I think we have one.
Yeah,
That's
those
a
are
shitty
cool.
wall.
No, it's a good wall, dude. It's good.
I want the $4 billion wall.
It promotes upper body strength, bro. What are you talking about?
Then just get a fucking pull up.
They have pull up bars too.
Yeah, not at this playground. They have the net wall, but there's no pull up to be seen.
Or the gymnastics. That's what they call it, the gymnastics bar too, because you could like put your legs on top. You can like pull yourself.
I
up,
don't think
put your
I don't
legs
think
over.
they have one here.
No.
But what I'm saying is, I'd rather put my money towards a wall than a playground. Like that's stupid. No kid's gonna have fun. And then when my kids see pictures of me on a playground, and they're gonna see like me on a huge ass teeter totter, and I'll be like, yeah, those were the good old days.
Yeah.
Too bad. Everyone went soft on y'all.
Too bad everybody went soft on y'all. Well, let's get back to the government shutdown thing. So, I don't know. If say you're working for the TSA or one of the,
Send me to jail.
you rather go to jail than not work for pay?
Well, I won't be able to pay my bills. I won't be able to like live in my house soon. Like,
yeah, and especially with this
my
one,
shit
'cause
away.
you basically missed like at least 2 weeks, two paychecks, because 35 days, so you missed at least 2 paychecks depending on the
which
month.
is stupid. It's like, well, at least give them the money back.
And it's even worse. It's not even just government workers; it's contractors too who work with the government who are fucked.
Mm-hmm.
And like they don't even get benefits from like the government. Which, yeah, I read a couple articles where people were missing like $5,000 from the contract, or for that month in the contract that they needed to get paid for and shit. And they don't even get like assistance from the government for unemployment or anything like that. Like they just are pretty much shit out of luck when it comes to making money and.
It's the only upside, I guess, not working for the government.
What?
I can get paid.
True. The government's only shut down 17 times since 1976.
That's a lot of times if you think about it.
It is a lot of times, but none have been this long though. This is the longest. Usually, I won't say usually, but it ranges from like 5 to 10 days. On average.
Dude, I would be pissed with a day without pay.
Day without physical pay, yeah. I get what you mean. They still get paid for it afterwards. They still get what's called back pay for working those. If you are deemed essential. If you're not deemed essential, I don't think you get back pay.
See, which is stupid because it's like,
because you're not working if you're not deemed essential. So
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. For those government shout out to the government workers out there who are working without pay. Hopefully Trump doesn't fuck up and they come to some type of compromise and where they can pay you guys and not shut down the government again in the next 2 or 3 weeks, because it's really fucked up. And I don't think you should go to jail. Like in terms of this type of situation, if you're deemed essential, I don't think you should go to jail if you don't go to work because you're not being paid. That's not even fair to anybody. You know what I mean? So I feel like if the government shuts down, everything should just shut down. Yeah, just everybody just be chill for however long it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice if everybody's like, all right, the government shut down, nobody doing any work for the next week and a half or something like that. Nobody has to pay bills or anything like that. Just fucking
Yeah.
Till we figure it out, we're gonna figure it out. So, well, you got anything else?
No, I thought you said you had some questions for me though.
That was my question. I was gonna ask you if you would work. I was gonna ask you if you would rather work or would you go to jail if you were deemed essential to,
It depends on how long I'd have to go to jail for.
Yeah, I didn't really look that up in terms of how long. Hopefully it's not that long. I don't think it'll be that long. Maybe like a day or so. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I'd go to jail. Fuck that. I've never been to jail before, so I kind of want to have the experience over something stupid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you like why'd you get sent to jail? Oh, because I didn't go to work.
Well, I mean, they're not going to like prison. That's like, yeah, I guess.
I've never been to any jail, dude. Like,
I've been arrested before. I haven't been to jail though.
so have you been arrested?
Huh?
How were you arrested?
What do you mean? How was I arrested? I turned myself in. They processed me, and then I was let go.
What'd you do?
It was some stupid shit in high school. That's all. That's another time, another story for another time.
Jordan,
I told you about this
crybaby
before.
high
though.
schooler.
I told you no. This wasn't high. I wasn't crybaby in high school. It was in middle school, bro. Get your facts straight. Don't send no fake news on this podcast, bro. High school, I was a fucking man, dude. I was on the football team. I was on the football team.
Got the poon.
I got pooned, dude. I was fucking in it. I was in there like swimwear, bro. I was in there like fucking swimwear. Right?
Oh yeah, I bet you were. Okay.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, thank you guys for listening to Easily Jaded podcast. If you guys want to watch Alan's 24-hour stream of Kingdom Hearts 3, like I said, the link will be in the description.
And don't forget to follow the Facebook page as well. Like it.
Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's what we haven't said in this fucking channel yet. Like, comment, and subscribe on our videos.
Oh, that's why nobody's doing it.
That's why nobody's doing it, bro. And hit that notification bell, bros. Smash that fucking like button, bros. All right? Jeez.
Yeah.
We're fucking dying here. We want some interaction with our listeners.
This is all we have. We don't work or anything.
We ain't got no jobs, cuz. We broke
This is
out
how we
here.
get paid. We get paid 50 cents a month, and we have to split it.
Exactly. So I get fucking 35. He gets fucking 15 cents, yo.
Hey, it is what it is.
That's the splits we got. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, comment, subscribe, and fucking like our Facebook page. Then go follow our Twitches so you can watch him fucking stream Kingdom Hearts 3 for 24 hours. Remember, he's gonna have some goals too. So if you guys watch, he's gonna hit. Is it viewer goals or is it donation goals or sub goals?
Sub goals. There will be different goals. There'll be sub goals, follow goals, and no viewer goals. Just those two.
Okay.
No donation goals.
What's your first goal you're gonna have?
I still have to put that down. I know the last goal will probably be shave my entire head.
I hope that does not happen for you. I wanted
Cassidy, when I was going to bed last night, Cassidy was like, "I really don't want you to shave your hair."
Yeah, I mean, I don't want you to, but at the same time, I want to see it happen because I just want to make fun of you and laugh my ass off. You know what I'm saying?
The one time you can do it.
I do it all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. So.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do it behind your back when you're not on Discord, dude. Cause I'm a
I have a word with some people.
Cause I'm a pussy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to. I'm afraid of confrontation, bro. What you mean?
Yeah, I know. I'll slap you on the back of the head.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to the Easy Jaded podcast. Tune in next episode for what are we doing? Oh, we're doing TV show reviews next week or
yes,
next episode. Have you watched any TV shows that I told you to?
I thought we were watching the first 5 of Future Man.
Yeah, did you watch the first 5 yet?
No, but I found it.
Okay, cool. Future Man, and it's it's gonna be Future Man and 2 other shows. We're probably gonna do a comedy, action, and maybe a crime. I don't know. What are you into?
Okay, that's fine. Anything.
All right. Yeah. So next episode is gonna be the TV show reviews. So be looking forward towards that. And yeah, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.